Alright guys, usually on this channel I do unboxing, thrift hauls, what solds, but today I am going to do a little rant video. How I got scammed by a third-party seller on Amazon. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer and I'm an online reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and ThredUp. I go around to thrift stores, garage sales, buy undervalued goods, and flip them online for a profit to help support my family, give us some extra spending money, and to be honest, thrifting is like my therapy. So I really enjoy it. Almost our entire house, our wardrobes, everything is thrifted. Finding that great deal is just exhilarating for me. There are occasional times though where I have to buy things retail and I don't like going to retail stores, so I order online. So sometimes I'll order from Walmart, Amazon, straight from Walgreens, straight from retailers' websites. It really depends on what I'm looking for. I also live in a very small town. So the larger grocery stores like Walmart is, about 35 minutes away. I do have a couple small ones here in town, but they don't always have everything in stock. And to be completely honest, I'm not thrilled about the pricing. We do have some amazing sales and I do load up when those sales happen. However, some things have not come back in stock since we moved here a year ago. One of the items that I have a hard time finding and without spending, $12 on a box are cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. That's right. This video is about a box of Pop-Tarts. Not any box of Pop-Tarts, but 96 Pop-Tarts to be exact. I did make the trip to town and they didn't have any at the Walmart. I went to the local one. They didn't have any here. My children absolutely love the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. So since I could not find them in store, we were running low again, I decided to order it online. Now, with being a reseller and knowing people who are third-party resellers on Amazon and other platforms, I do want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they are, legit. But it's instances like this and companies and people like this that really give us a bad name. So this whole ordeal that I just went through really left a bad taste in my mouth and kind of hit me harder on a personal level because that's exactly what they're doing. They're giving people like me a bad name. So around April 6th, I ordered these 96 Pop-Tarts. I got a notification that it was delivered on April 11th. They were not on my front porch. A lot of times stuff gets marked as delivered, but then it shows up a day or two after. So that's what I was assuming was happening. So I let a couple days go by and then a couple more went by. And so on the 14th, I went into my local post office and I inquired with them about it. Digging further into the delivery confirmation, it stated that it was delivered to a P.O. box. I do not have a P.O. box. I have my house. But my neighborhood also has one of those community mailboxes. But whenever they deliver something in there, they call it a parcel locker. So I was thinking that the United States Postal Service messed up. So I went into the post office and I said, hey, this states that it was delivered to a P.O. box that I do not have, and I do not have my package. And I don't believe it would be in a parcel locker because when I was reviewing the dimensions and the weight of the package, it was going to be 10 pounds. There's no way it would have fit in one of those parcel lockers. And usually if something doesn't fit, the postal worker will just drop it on the porch. So he went back and he was looking for the package and didn't see it. So he took down my number and the tracking number and said that they would look into it. A little over a week goes by. I had to take some packages as usual in, so I went ahead and I dropped my packages off and then got in line to inquire about it. So when I inquired about it again, they dug a little deeper into the tracking number, and they said that the Amazon seller is the one that messed up, because it did indeed get delivered to the address that the seller input for that tracking number. And it was also a first class package. And when he said that, I was like, so what you're saying is that they scammed me, because there is no way that this would be considered a first class package, because it was 10 pounds. And that's what he said. He's like, yes, that is exactly what happened. Now, the odds of me ordering something and someone else ordering something in this small town from this third-party seller on Amazon would be like 1 in a million. It's like not going to happen. So it's not like it was a mistake. This was legitimately done as a scam. So I was like, okay, great. They let me know that I needed to contact Amazon to get a refund and let them know what was going on, and that if they needed to write a letter, specifying what's going on, that they would do so.
So I first did the chat feature, started talking to someone named Josh, and then they transferred me to someone else, and then they transferred me to someone else, and then the guy ended up saying, oh, you need to call. So I'm like, okay. So I called the number, and then they transferred me to someone else, and then finally I talked to someone, I let them know what was going on, and they gave me a refund.
So the good thing is that, I did get my money back. I really didn't lose out on much other than time and energy trying to get this box. I am a little frustrated because I went to the store today and they still didn't have cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. So they had to suffer with strawberry and s'mores. I was very happy the way that Amazon handled the situation, in believing my situation. Because I was also worried that they would, say, well, they show it delivered, or, whatever the reasoning that could happen for them to deny anything. And I'm really curious to see if they will be selling in the future. I will be checking up on that. All in all, I didn't get my dang Pop-Tarts. I did get my money back though. And now I'm even more aggravated with scammers. Scammers are everywhere. They're on every platform. They come in all different shapes, sizes, methods, all of the above. When you work in a business like this, and there are possibilities of scams, and so you try to be the best business person that you can to make sure that you don't get scammed and that you don't scam, because I'm not a scammer. Just really upset because this hit so personally, because I got scammed. Will this keep me from purchasing from third-party sellers on Amazon? Probably not. Mainly because I do know that, I am protected if something like this happens again. I also know the steps to take, and I also know that, this happens. Unfortunately, it happens. It happened to me. There we go. It's not the first time I've been scammed, but hopefully it is the last. I know this was kind of out of the ordinary type of video that I usually post, but it kind of does have to do with reselling, because this was a third-party reseller able to sell on Amazon. Let me know down below if you've ever been scammed like this and how you handled it. Did you get your money back? I'm just gonna go about my life hoping that I can find some cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a like. Consider subscribing on your way out. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.